Just leave me here. What's up guys, Joseph Rakic here from josephrakicfitness.com, and today in this video I'm going to share with you my top 3 tips and techniques for adding more size to a triceps. Tip number 2 and tip number 3 are definitely tips that you want to pay close attention to, because these are some of my best tips ever. First tip I'm about to share with you though, probably one tip that you may already know, however the reason I'm sharing it with you is because it is very crucial and it should not be overlooked. But let's get started. First tip and technique is you really want to focus on that squeeze and contraction. Now the best exercise in my opinion for really focusing on the squeeze and contraction is the rope pull down. Now the tricep is made up of 3 heads, but the main heads that we're going to look at is the lateral head, which is the outside part of the tricep, and the long head. The long head is where the mass of the tricep is. The lateral head is what creates the horseshoe. Now, a rope pull down is a great exercise for really working the outside part of the tricep lateral head. It still activates the long head as well, but definitely more activation in the lateral head. Now, the importance of doing this exercise is focusing on that squeeze and contraction on every single rep, trying to activate the whole entire tricep, having that muscle-mind connection and trying to shuttle all the blood into the muscle, the tricep muscle. I often do this exercise first, just to get the tricep warmed up before I go into my heavier exercises. So right now I'm about to show you this exercise and how I perform it, and then I'm going to take you for tip number 2 and tip number 3, which are 2 tips that you definitely don't want to miss, because it's crucial for adding exercise to triceps. But nonetheless, this is still a very important tip that you don't want to overlook. I like to keep it quite high reps. Keep the elbows to your side and slightly lean forward. Pull down and out and squeeze. Squeeze. You should feel the burn on every single rep from the very first rep. Yep. Just push down. Just push down every rep.
You don't need to.
No, you do.
I can't do it. You were like going fast. I'm gonna break my ankle. I'm not breaking these. I'm not breaking these.
That's my last set.
Okay, he's done.
Do you realize how fast you're going?
Yeah, to try to move it.
I'm not breaking
So
these.
if you can do it, then why do you need a spot?
Yeah.
No, I can't do it.
Are you just being a slacker?
No, I was going to go for 5 more reps. So can I show you?
Yeah, and if these break.
Okay, 5 more reps, come on.
I'll show you how to do it. So you hold like this,
And
and
you go.
and just keep pulling with me.
Mate,
Just like this.
when I spot, I don't.
3, 2, 1.
Yes?
Yeah.
When I spot, it's.
Yeah, that's it.
Well, I'm sorry, I've never spotted you like that. I spotted
You should be
can't
used-
actually take
There you
it.
go. Alright guys, tip and technique number 2 for adding more size to your triceps, and that is place your triceps under high amounts of stress. Now, what we're about to do is going to be the ultimate drop set, and a drop set is a great way to apply stress to the muscle. Now, if you don't know what a drop set is, it is basically doing a set to failure, and then making the weight lighter, doing that set to failure, and then making the weight lighter again, and then going to failure. Now, a drop set can be 3, 4, or 5 sets back to back. What we're about to do is we're doing dips, and the way that I'm going to increase the weight and decrease the weight is by having some chains around my neck. And I'm also going to have this band around my waist for extra resistance. Now, I'm going to try to go for as much reps as I can on the first set. Second, third, and fourth will all be as much as I can. However, The second, third and fourth set is probably only going to be 5 reps, 3 reps and 2 reps. But we'll go for as much as we can. So first things first. Put the band around our waist for resistance. Now if you want to chuck me 2 chains.
Oh, this is heavy. Oh, how am I going to take this off you?
Yeah.
One more?
One more.
I come with gifts.
Yeah. Alright, so first set. And that right there, guys, is a great way to overload the triceps with a whole lot of stress. Alright guys, tip and technique number 3, and probably the most important tip and technique when it comes to adding size to your tricep muscles. As I explained before, the tricep is made up of many main heads. However, the tricep long head is where the mass of the tricep comes from. Now the tricep long head is this part right up here. I'll actually put a diagram on the screen right now as well, and I'll highlight the tricep long head, exactly whereabouts that is on the tricep. So, performing exercises where there's more tricep long head activation are going to be great exercises that really help build the tricep mass. Now, one of the best exercises, in my opinion, is scalp crusher or overhead dumbbell extension, or anything that allows you to get a good stretch through the triceps. This exercise that I'm about to perform right now is a standing overhead EZ bar tricep extension. One of the best exercises for the tricep long head. So the more often you do these exercises, the more stress you're going to get in the long head, which will lead to more tricep growth in the long head, resulting in bigger overall triceps. Now the tip when doing this is you want to let the weight kind of pull your elbows back, because the more your elbows get pulled back, the more tricep long head stretch is going to be, which will lead to more activation. And there you go guys, that was my 3 tips and techniques for more tricep growth. So just to recap on everything that we did, first tip and technique that I shared with you guys is to really focus on the squeeze and contraction when performing a tricep exercise. First exercise that we did was a tricep rope pull down, because I find that's one of the best exercises for really getting that squeeze and contraction, which will help develop the outer head of your tricep and give your tricep that good horseshoe shape. Second exercise that we did was a crazy drop set. Reason we did that is because a drop set is a great way to apply a lot of stress overload to the muscle, and stress overload leads to more muscle growth, because that's what muscles grow from. They grow from stress. You want to apply as much stress to the muscle as you can, then let it recover and consume enough protein and calories in order for it to grow. Drop sets are king when it comes to adding stress. Third and final tip and technique that I just shared with you guys is perform exercises where you get a good stretch through the tricep long head. Reason being is because that is where the mass of your tricep comes from. So the exercise that we did was standing overhead tricep extensions, making sure that the weight pulls our elbows back, getting a good stretch. And there you go guys, that was the tricep video. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you learned a few things. But don't forget, in order to get the results in the gym, your diet is just as important, if not more important. Now, if anyone needs help with a personalized meal plan from me, with all protein, carbohydrates, fats met perfectly for you and your specific goals, I can help you. I am an online personal trainer and I've helped hundreds of thousands of people all around the world. Check out some of my client transformations on the screen right now. So if you guys want results like that, I can help you. Click the link in the description box down below right now for more information on what my programs include. See you guys in the next video.